This was a downright debacle. I'm laying around. I'm laying up. I got the robe on. I'm just chilling, man. I thought this was going to be a chill night. You know, I thought this was just going to be a chill night, man. Bodega's killing. I'm like, wow, Bodega, you're doing the thing. 40 points back to back. I thought we were going to talk about that. Brunson and Dyson, he seems to play up to that matchup. This defense is an abomination, bro.
Awful. Truly awful.
This defense.
There's no sugarcoating what this defense is, man.
And then when you combine it with the fact that these guys were clearly trying to just, this was last day of school type of thing.
Oh,
trying to get to summer.
1000%.
You know what I mean? They're trying to get to vacation. Half these guys got their tickets booked. They're on the first flight out smoking. But you got to finish the game. You got to finish the game. And so before you knew it, bro, I'm going from chilling in the robe to flashbacks. Reggie, 9 points, 8 seconds. Luka Doncic, off the backboard, off the free throw line. Like, I'm getting those type of crash out. We're about to blow this thing in royal fashion and be the laughing stock of the league. Because with 6 seconds left, here comes Georges Niang with the three. Up, Karl Anthony Towns. Here you go, Dyson Daniels. Oh, by the way, let's foul him, put him to the free throw line. Oh, can't get the rebound. Here we go, Okongwu to Daniels to Trae Young. Josh Hart wants to play crash dummy. Let's put him to the free throw line. Before you know it, we're going into overtime.
You know how quick this whole thing could have turned around for Karl Anthony Towns? First of all, we easily could have praised the man. And look, he still put up 40-plus points tonight. You know what I mean? Or what was it, 40 on the dot? He had 40 on the dot. He had 44 points tonight. He had 44 points tonight. It could have been easy celebrations. Look at this. Back to back. You put up 40 points. You get doubles. In crazy fashion. If we had lost in that fashion where not only did you turn the ball over to Dyson Daniels, and then you can't get the rebound where it's supposed to be like almost a gimme that if the opposing team's taking the free throw shot, you're supposed to really get it. It's supposed to be like kind of like that. You know what I mean? If that was how we're going to be losing this game, it's just like it erases everything. It would have gone into that game where Julius Randle put up 50 points on the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
That's where this game was about to go for Karl Anthony Towns, man. Yeah, because it would have been at his own detriment, right? But thankfully, we don't have to go that route. We do not have to go that route at all. The Knicks win. A win is a win. We'll take it. But my God, this defense has to change. My God, this defense has to change.
Man, I'm still just trying to gather my thoughts here, man. This really could have been the most demoralizing, embarrassing loss. It was to the point where I was just like, I'm ready, man. Just go ahead, Trae. You want to pull up from half court and end it, take the bow, roll the dice. I was ready for it, man. I was ready for it because these guys did their best to hand the game over, man. It was that bad.
See, if I had to watch Trae or even Georges Niang, between those two, one of them knocked down the minivan, yes.
Yeah.
If I had to watch one of those guys, and look, he had a clean look from three. If I had to watch one of those two guys, I think I would have lost it, man. I would have just came into the show very angry, very hot. Thankfully, once again, that is not the direction we have to go with this team. But the biggest thing, man, defense. Defense has to change. Hopefully Mitchell Robinson, the return of OG Anunoby, Miles McBride, whenever he gets back, goes out due to injured ribs tonight.
Yeah.
So getting all those guys back will clearly help this defense. I get it. Last game, it's a long season. As you mentioned, it's like last day of school. You're ready to go out into the break. And hey, it seems like it's going to be a nice, easy, cruiseful night. You know what I mean? These guys were just doing whatever. The Hawks couldn't buy a bucket in the first half, man. They were at one point I was like, are they, what's really hard? It's like, it's hard to get a 0 on a test. It felt like that's what how the Hawks were playing. Like they were trying to get a 0 because they were missing everything in point blank range against the Knicks tonight. But I just get back to the defense, man. Like I know it's middling, but it's damn near alarming where you have the Hawks missing shots. They don't even really they didn't shoot that well tonight. They made up for it in the good second half for them, but the fact that they were able to get back into this game, alarming, man. Because if you want to just take it to another level and be a championship contender team. We talk about needing a top 10 defense on the regular tonight, man. We could talk about, guys being tired, shortening of a rotation, but there's just a lot of concerns, man.
Yeah,
Absolutely a lot of concerns on that front.
Yeah, well, it certainly underscores the importance of OG and Mitch coming back, and especially with OG. Even with OG in there, their defense had issues, but you take him out of there, and it's even worse. On top of that, tonight you had the Hawks being able to get so many rebounds and so many second-chance opportunities. Was that dead legs? Was that tired? But I'll give credit. That was a lot of good effort by the Hawks, who coming into this won their last 3 games, despite making the trades that they did at the trade deadline and kind of being a new team. So, they were kind of trending on the ups, and the Knicks, you got to be ready for that. But, outside of the defense, late game execution, man. This is not the last time this is going to happen. These guys got to be ready for certain situations, man. Like Karl-Anthony Towns, situational awareness, right? Like, number one, you're telegraphing your passes right to the guy. You got timeouts. Somebody you could have called timeout. You could have advanced the rock. Like, everybody just kind of just had a mental fart right there in a crunch time situation. They're not able to secure the rebound on the Dyson Daniels missed free throw. They get it over to Trae Young, and, like, you're playing bumper cars here, Josh Hart. You crash right into the guy. What are we doing? You got to tighten up, man.
And how many times are we really seeing Cat inbound in that situation? We're not talking about after a made basket. We're talking about, all right, we're inbounding on our side of the court, trying to run an action, trying to get a set going. Bro. It's not too often. If I was Tom Thibodeau, this is where you got to critique Tom Thibodeau. You see Cat get the ball for the inbounds. You start to see Dyson Daniels, lock it down, Mikal Bridges. Call a timeout, man. The coach could have done the same thing.
We got to get it to our point guard. We got to get it to the point guard. And even in crunch time, JB had trouble handling the ball. There was so many bad turnovers, sloppy turnovers by this team. You got to tighten up in crunch time, man. Ball security. The Knicks have not been able to inbound the ball in 5 years. 5 years, bro. From Burks inbounding to, we have not been able to inbound the ball in crunch time, literally in the Tibbs era. What is going on with that, man? Study that up during the break, Tibbs. Somebody, assistant coach Mo Cheeks, he's in the second row of the coaches. Study that up. Why can't these guys inbound the ball properly? Situational awareness. These things can cost us games against better teams. It almost cost us tonight. Underdog Fantasy is the place to play if you're a fan looking to cash in on some of your favorite athletes' performances. Available in over 30 states, including New York, California, and Texas. Just call your shot on higher or lower on 2 or more player stats for your chance to win real money. Use our promo code KFTV for up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick. So download the Underdog Fantasy app today and turn every bucket into a W. The Knicks Fix on the Discord. Go ahead and unmute your mic.
CP, Alex, what up? You guys can hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. How you feeling, bro?
What up?
What's going on? Oh, what did I just watch? What are you watching tonight? Yo,
are you not entertained?
Guys, when that shot went up tonight, when the Yang shot went up tonight, you know what I was thinking? I should have kept a counter of how many times Cat yells out, "Oh my God!" on defense. That's all he does every night. Oh my God! That's all I hear on defense every night, bro. Yo, I'm just gonna I would give you guys 5 quick points tonight, right? That's the main thing. Yo, that's the main thing on defense is, oh my God! That's the whole defensive plan from Cat.
Oh,
but let me just give you. I'm gonna quick fire this tonight, but first thing first, Tibbs not calling a play. Not setting a pick, let Trae Young or Niang switch to guard JB. Why is he isoing on Daniels? The last game we played against Atlanta, they was force feeding that rock to Mikal, and he was cooking Trae Young. So what were we doing tonight? The second thing was, you said it earlier, CP, Tibbs not calling a timeout, right? Where Cat was inbounding the ball. Like, come on, Tibbs, you gotta be smarter than that. The third thing was, our out of bounds plays, right? if we don't inbound up, we have one option on the out of bound plays. When that option don't develop, we're screwed. We either take a 5-second or we got to take a timeout. The end of game plays. I don't know if you guys caught this. This is the fourth point I wanted to make. The formation. It was 2.9 seconds left on the clock. I watch his games with my pops, and I was telling him, JB's coming off the curl, and he's gonna spot up on that corner for the left corner 3. And he said, "How'd you know that?" I was like, "It's the same formation we did against the Brooklyn Nets. It's the same formation."
Yeah.
So if I can see that, how come I'm sure Atlanta sees it? Like, Tibbs don't have any other plays, you know what I mean? And then the last thing is, Cat is getting manhandled, bro. Like, Okongwu just moved this dude out the paint and took the board away on that missed free throw.
Yeah.
His defense,
It's effort. It's just effort, man.
It's just effort. Like, what it comes down to is this. The team, the IQ, the defense is, dude, we miss Devo and we miss iHeart. Because those dudes had a IQ of the game, right? Like what they lacked in talent, they made up for it. And we miss them. But I cannot wait for OG and Mitch to come back, because the defense is gonna change. Like, the defense, like, Mitch is gonna clog up that paint. OG is gonna help out on the weak side. But anyway, man, I gotta shout out a couple of guys because they watch you every night. Yeah. So shout out Knicks Tape group chat. Shout out Jojo, D Money, Search Night, Dan the Man. But I'm gonna lose it tonight. Listen, I'm gonna sign off with this, fellas. Oh my God. Later, guys. Have a good one.
That's it. He got me rolling with that, man. The Cat, oh my God, is legendary, man. Between getting fouled, yeah.
He's always like putting his hands up, like, "Yo, foul!" It's like, damn.
The Cat, oh my God, is so legendary. I think that's what hurts his transition defense so bad, because he's got to get that energy out, man.
He's always amazed at one thing or another, either not getting the call or someone being left wide open.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? In credit to him, like I was saying on the Bleacher Report show, if his offense wasn't so damn good, nights like this would be even worse. But tonight he was fantastic again on the offensive side. 44 points, another night with 40+. I think he joined Melo, Bernard King, a couple other Knicks. Patrick Ewing as the first Knicks to do so. It's 14 of 25, 7 of 10 from downtown. We were worried about the thumb injury, but man, it just seemed like every time he let it fly, especially in those first 3 quarters, every time he let it fly, it was cash money. He had about 18 in the second quarter, went on a 15-0 run by himself in the second quarter, went on a 12-0 run by himself in the third quarter. So, hey, offensively, man, this was good to see. And also just being able to bully smaller defenders, smaller opponents. You had to like that with Karl Anthony Towns tonight, man. Great job on the offensive side.